feels better.
There's no smoking during the monologue.
Sharon Stone, from Bombshell to Abandoned Wife. In the 1990s, Sharon Stone was one of the hottest and sexiest stars in Hollywood. Whatever happened to her? We will find out shortly. Sharon Stone was born in Pennsylvania in 1958. While attending university, Stone won a local beauty contest and was a candidate for Miss Pennsylvania. One of the pageant judges told her to quit school and move to New York City to become a fashion model. After modeling in television commercials and print advertisements, Stone later moved to Europe, living for a year in Milan and then in Paris. While living there, she decided to quit modeling and pursue acting. She later recalled, "So I packed my bags, moved back to New York, and stood in line to be an extra in a movie." She made her film debut as an extra in Woody Allen's comedy drama Stardust Memories in 1980. In the following 10 years, she appeared in half a dozen films before making it big in the science fiction action film Total Recall in 1990. 2 years later, Stone became a sex symbol and rose to international recognition when she starred in the erotic thriller Basic Instinct in 1992. In Basic Instinct, she played an alleged serial killer. Several actresses at the time turned down the role, mostly because of the nudity required. Stone received critical acclaim for her star-making performance. Basic Instinct has the most paused moment in movie history. It was the moment that revealed more than even Sharon intended. She received further critical acclaim with her performance in epic crime drama Casino in 1995, for which she earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. In a career spanning over 4 decades, Stone has had over 100 acting credits in film and on television. She has won 10 awards from 41 nominations. However, her career was interrupted for 2 years when she had a stroke and brain hemorrhage in 2001. Following her hospitalization, she had to take leave of absence from screen acting, not returning to the screen until 2003. This was the traumatic period that changed her perception of life. Stone said in an interview, "It took me from being a foolish, superficial person to understanding and accepting my humanity. When the stroke happened, I was standing behind my couch and somehow I ended up over the couch and I'd hit the coffee table and I was on the floor. I awoke on a gurney being taken down the hallway without discussion to me and without my consent or understanding. All hell kind of broke loose in the hospital. By now I had already been hemorrhaging for over 5 days. She called her mother and said, 'Mom, I'm calling you from the emergency room. I'm having a brain hemorrhage.' And her mother replied, 'I'm on my way. I love you.' On the brink of death, Sharon found a reason to be alive. She said, 'I woke up. I really was sure that I wanted to live and be with my son. And then I had to learn to walk, hear, write, talk, remember, and everything all over again.' And as she was trying to recover, the person she trusted most betrayed her. Her husband divorced her in order to marry his girlfriend, and they sued Sharon for custody of her son. Sharon recalled, 'I wasn't strong enough and healthy enough to be in court several times fighting for custody. I didn't want people to know. I didn't want to be wiped out in my business. There was a part of me that felt like, wow, I lost so much. My career was basically over. My family was over. I got divorced. My child was taken away. And when I got down to it, everything that I had been before, I'm not any of those things anymore.' It seemed like Sharon had nothing left until she discovered something she never expected. 'I found parts of myself that I didn't know, meeting a bigger part of my soul, a bigger part of myself.' Sharon left her old self behind and started fighting. It took about 7 years for her to be fully and wholly recovered. But it was all worth it when she got her sons back. Her 3 kids are now together and she even found a cause that's bigger than her own family. She used her fame to raise money for charities and scientific research. She admits that parenthood is not something to do alone, so she hired a great team of nannies for her precious sons. She finally found her happiness after 2 messy divorces. The most important men in her life today are not boyfriends, but her sons. She said, "My philosophy is it's not how you fall. It's how you get up. And do you have the dignity, and the courage, and the integrity to get up and keep your moral compass together?"
Yes, I was married before.
Married before. How long were you married the first time?
Oh, 5 minutes. Now.
Okay, 10 minutes.
My goodness.
Just a little trinket.
Yes, sirree. Who?
I've had a great week. I like working with these guys. They give me a lot of laughs.